Okay. I wouldn't anyways.
All right, are we live? Are we happening? That's Josh crawling into the camera that you can't see, by the way.
But you could hear it.
You could hear,
Yeah,
and the camera probably shook a little bit because this building is really. Anyway, welcome back to the 24-hour business plan challenge. I am, of course, your host for this series of interview check-ins. My name is Bob Nelson with the Mesa Chamber of Commerce. With me is Dan Baker of Golden Goose Digital Marketing. Hello, Dan.
Hi, Bob.
Thank you for being here tonight.
You're welcome.
So it's a lot of fun. This is your fourth year. I've been guessing how many. Like I've done every one, but I don't remember like who's been how many.
Yeah, let's go with four. That makes me sound like I've done this.
I think
this is our second time, if I'm honest.
Well, you weren't here last year.
We weren't here last year.
You were here the year before.
We were here the year before.
And I thought you were here the year before.
I just don't feel like that's true.
Well, there was the year that
we can say it is. But that's what I'm saying.
The year that you guys were here with Ben, right? And then there was the year it was just you.
It's like at a big table, wasn't it?
Yeah, because he brought the Nintendo.
Okay.
So this is year 3 at least.
Yeah.
I think this is the third year. Okay.
Bob, I don't remember what I did this morning.
I'm not crazy.
So, yeah, no, I understand.
I mean, I'm tired.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a little punchy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of time left, man. You're gonna be.
I know. We got 18 and a half hours right now.
Yeah.
Just under.
Is that for the witching hour? Are we in the witching hour?
Is it officially? Isn't that midnight?
I have no idea.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock is the witching hour?
Yeah.
We're going with Josh's opinion on the witching hour.
All I know is your parents always tell you nothing good happens after 2 o'clock, right? So.
I don't know that I believe that, but let's move on to the actual discussion. So thank you for being here tonight.
You're welcome.
You guys wrapped up a presentation to the group here a little bit ago.
We did.
How'd it go?
It went great. That's right.
It did.
It went great.
It
went fantastic.
We talked about digital marketing.
We did. We did talk about. Funny enough, the conversation probably steered a little bit more into AI conversation.
Really?
Actually,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And we did talk about marketing, but it did feel like we were talking about marketing in the AI age. So.
So
we're really
what does that
testing
mean?
our knowledge.
Like, what is that? Okay, so you are the digital marketing guy. You're the advertiser.
Yeah.
Of Golden Goose.
Yeah.
So what does it mean right now when people are talking about AI in marketing and advertising?
A robot's going to replace me.
Really?
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Isn't that's the fear
Nobody
headline,
can,
right? Like
nobody
that's the
can
fear.
replace
I think. Well,
you are irreplaceable.
That's nice to say. It's not true, but it's nice to say. I think that what a lot of our discussion was about how it is going to shape the landscape, right? Like what it's going to do, how it's going to help you, how it's going to hinder you, how you're going to need to interact with it.
So do you see it dynamically rewriting content that is presented to people? Like how is this going to manifest itself in a physical way on somebody's ad platform?
Yeah, I think what's going to happen is it's going to help people hopefully write maybe better and more focused content, right? Like maybe that's what it's going to be able to do, because it does feel like a lot of times when you are writing content and you don't understand how, right? Like what we are good at as a business, right? Like what Golden Goose is good at doing is actually, developing content and strategy that's going to help your business grow. But sometimes that's the thing that people struggle with the most inside of their business, right? They might be in a position where they sell something, but they can't honestly talk about it as well. So this, these tools might help them talk about it well and help it communicate in a way that other products, quote unquote Google could come in and see that content and like it and give them, credence and things like that. So I think that there is benefit to it, but I think that one of the things that I really feel strongly about, I've talked to Josh about this, is that, we have to learn how to communicate with AI properly for AI to do all the stuff that it is capable of doing. I think that's something, I think people might just think that they can just have a conversation with AI and it'll be able to. And I think there's a part of that that's great, right? But when it comes down to business, you need to be able to go plug in X, get out Y, receive Z. And that's where sometimes it feels like you're plugging in A, getting G, turning into C, and now we're back to square one, and I'm asking it a completely different set of parameters because I didn't get what I needed out of it. And it's this, now it's like the amount of time I spent trying to get something I could have probably just figured out on my own. So there's still some of that happening, right? And maybe that'll get better the more that we give it, because it's, as we talk about, AI is a product that is learning as it goes, right? It's one of the few things that exists that learns every time it has a communication, good, bad, or indifferent, right? So
Sure.
maybe that will change, and that my concern about being able to communicate with properly won't matter anymore. I don't know.
So these guys are all new, right? New businesses started.
Yeah, mostly, or younger businesses trying
businesses.
to get to the next level.
Does that put them in a better place to embrace AI and these changes than, say, a business that's existed for longer? Do you think that's a no?
Does it matter? Unless you're some gigantic organization so set in your ways, and you're just completely unflinching to any sort of technological advancement, which I don't know of any companies off the top of my head other than banking, so it's like, right? I don't know, just complete pot shot at banking, right? I realize, but it's like, I don't know, right? Like, who knows? Maybe there's a dynamic company out there doing that. I don't know if that's true or not, but I think that what it does at this level, if you're considering it now, it makes it easier to adopt than it will at a later point when you have to think about how you're going to intertwine it into all of your other, like business areas of your business. Yeah, exactly. Bits and pieces of your area.
Okay. So you've talked with a few of these guys, right?
Yeah.
Kind of gotten a handle on what their ideas are. What's your impression? Are these like grounded ideas that are practical, or are they kind of pie in the sky ideas that are kind of looking at that?
Looking off camera to Josh, I feel like yes.
Come on.
Yeah.
No, come on through.
Yeah,
this is all about the chaos. We're all about the chaos. We live with the chaos.
I think that there's actually a lot of. I heard many. So as we like to do, we like to make a presentation, and then we like to actually not give it and do something completely different. So that's what we did.
Just wing it.
Yeah, we just winged it as we do,
Okay.
and we had asked everybody to go around in order and tell us about what their business is and their idea or what they're doing, and that was really great because then we didn't have to talk as much, which we like. But also we got to learn and help us tailor our message a little bit better in another way. But there were some really good ideas. There's like somebody who is doing local produce. There's somebody who's looking into like a dating subscription service, like a making like romantic dates, which I think would be great. There's somebody who's looking into like something that can go into headphones to help them like not stink or deodorize them and stuff, which is a great idea. It's like something not talked about, but I guarantee it's a problem. There's there's grounded ideas in welding. There's even crazy ideas like somebody looking into an AR platform that can help construction workers and contractors better exemplify what they're going to do for their clients and things like that. So there's a ton of really cool ideas that I actually really do hope this 24-hour business challenge will be able to help them bring into fruition, because I love the dreaming, but what I love even more is the dream turning into reality, right? So yeah. So
and you guys have been at this now for how long?
I don't know.
5-6 years.
In real time. 6 years.
Yeah.
In real time, yeah.
In dog years,
in business
200.
time, it's 2,000 years, and I am dying a slow death from this, but we still love it. It's great. We're so happy to do it. But at the end of the day, we still do love helping people. So I think that's what helps keeps us alive. But yeah, we've been doing this a while. So, but we're still we talk about this, a lot about. We're still a young business though. Just because we've been around 5 or 6 years
100%.
doesn't mean anything. So yeah,
So you guys do a lot to support other businesses, and I'm going to kind of put this out there right now because you won't put it out there, so I'm going to put it out there for you.
Yeah, I'll probably shut it down too.
You guys are participants in the Mesa Business Builder program.
I don't know anything about that.
Yes, you do. So, and you support a lot of small businesses that really need that kind of support. Like they Erica basically pointed out that like the number one thing that a business needs is a website. Right?
Absolutely.
Just right off the bat, if you don't have that, you're really not giving yourself any chance of success.
Yeah, I think that's great. Surprisingly, I feel like we also said that. And we're going to say it again. Number one thing a business needs in a digital presence is a website. So just to reiterate that
for the camera.
But yes, absolutely. And we have really enjoyed that. And we love doing it year after year and helping businesses. And we've gotten to help a lot of businesses that, without an online presence, might have not been able to keep going. And, the onus for that, whole project, the first thing was because of COVID. But I love that we've been able to keep it going even past that, because it's like, it's one of those things, right? Like we always talk about how bad COVID is, but certain good things came out of it, and I think this program is one of those things.
Totally agree with
and
that.
we have just loved being able to help, and we've helped a lot of people.
I was gonna say, do you have any idea how many websites you've built
At least
because of the program?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Probably around 100.
It's got to be. Yeah, it's got to be like 100,
Yeah.
125, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
So, and and we've also been able to help with social media for
Right,
them,
right.
and a newer program that's involved that gets me a little bit more involved, and who doesn't want to have to talk to me more is
Everybody
the
loves
Google Ads package that they're doing, which is awesome.
So-
it's in beta, but we're working through it.
So I'm gonna give you a shout out because
Okay.
I know that the social media engagement reports are not necessarily your favorite piece of business.
Yeah.
But I love the work that you do on those. I think those are absolutely fantastic and giving people insight into what they're doing and what they should be doing.
Well, thank you.
You spend a lot of time on those,
Yeah.
and it shows. Like
Well, I appreciate that.
it's a real value added service.
Yes, and I want it to be. That's
It
one of the
is.
things that we've
It totally
talked about is in this program, I want to give people something. I don't
Right,
want to just,
right.
talk at them for 2 hours or something. I want to actually present and, work and, because we do care about these businesses, and being able to give them products and, tools like that is a way that we can show that. Because I can say till I'm blue in the face, we care about your business.
Right.
But when we can build them a website that they want, that they need, we can, give them a social media plan and focus and, a package, and we can help them, get, jump the line a little in the search results with ads, those things are ways that we can help add value to their business. And that's how you show you care, right? It's like actions speak louder
Actions
than
are
words,
bigger than
yeah.
pictures or words or
Yeah.
whatever.
Pictures are cool though. I mean, some
I
pictures
like
are really
pictures.
big.
I do like pictures.
There's some big pictures.
I
out
take
there.
a lot of pictures.
Yeah, like big.
Well, all kinds of pictures.
Yeah, like mostly. Yeah, I like to take pictures, just random
The
things.
chamber picture library is extensive.
That's fantastic. Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
And you're in a lot of those pictures.
Am I?
You are.
Yeah, I need to work on
Even
that.
if you weren't there.
Even if I wasn't there.
Well,
Yeah.
AI.
AI, yeah.
I just told
Yeah.
ChatGPT, please insert Dan Baker in
Yeah.
this picture. And
Well, we're
there
gonna
he is.
use AI for this, right? We're gonna touch me up a little, right? So it won't even
Gold
look
chains.
like
We're
me.
gonna put gold
Yeah,
chains.
absolutely. Yeah, I've always wanted a grill, so let's do this. So. Not like a grill, like to grill.
Right.
things. Yeah, so.
I'm sure. So I'm actually going to let you pimp this new idea that you put forth that you told me about when you walked in today.
New idea that I pimped.
The
Is it
pet
the?
beds.
Oh gosh. Okay. So
talk about that because that's
yeah.
cool.
Oh, it is really cool. So in our marketing world, we've actually started working with quite a few mattress and kind of bedding industry focused people, and they're great, and that industry is wonderful, and they're such an eclectic, fun bunch. I love them so much. No, but they're great. No, they're awesome. They really are awesome. Yeah, the salty goes in and
You need to be
mouth.
talker.
But no, they're awesome, and we've actually loved working with them. But to that fact, we kind of realized that through working with some of them, that there's a need in that space for something maybe like dog beds, right? Like something that's maybe like organic, or something that's like not hypoallergenic, or something that like if a dog tears up and eats, they're not going to like end up at the bed other than maybe getting their stomach pumped, but they're not going to die from it or anything like that. But also something that could be like orthopedic and good, because a lot of dogs actually have hip problems and back issues and things like that, especially and I've got a wiener dog, and she's got a big long body. They always have. So the onus was that like we love dogs, they're great, let's give dogs something great to sleep on. So we came up with the idea of organic pet beds. So we're making latex pet beds with awesome, beautiful, comfy covers, and they're all, hypoallergenic and organic and, non-toxic and things like that. But they're also, orthopedic, and they're comfortable and they're nice. And it's basically like, if you love your dog so much, let them sleep on what you would sleep on, kind of thing. That's kind of the onus behind it. And we're really excited about it. We're working through it. We've got some prototypes. We've got some some products that we're gonna get some pictures of and stuff, and we're gonna start selling.
Literally, this is like a second startup.
This is a little startup for us. We're second it up. Yeah. So we've got it's myself, Josh, and we've got another partner, Mario, and he's been in the mattress industry for like 20 something years.
Sure.
So he knows a ton. He's really been driving a lot of that product and focus. And what we realized is we're really good at helping other businesses make money. Let's make some money ourselves with some of those techniques, So
all right.
yeah.
So Golden Goose, how do people get a hold of you?
they get a hold of us. Well, we prefer carrier pigeon. That's a big one, really big. So
Digital carrier
pigeon. They're not doing
If
enough.
they've got a pager.
Yeah.
From
Pigeons
the
are not,
1990s.
yeah, they're not living up to their potential. So no, anyways, you can get a hold of us at goldengoosedm.com. You can also reach out to us at info@goldengoosedm.com. You could, I think that's kind of it. I guess you could slide into our DMs. It's Golden Goose DM at Instagram or Facebook. So
Look them up in the chamber directory.
you could look us up in the chamber directory. Thank you, Bob. I feel like there's other places. But just if you just search Golden Goose Digital Marketing on Google, I think we've actually done enough work to show up. You're gonna find
your
us.
own SEO is
Golden Goose Digital Marketing. We've done some good SEO. We're number one, baby. We're number one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the time, you guys, not just for the interview, but to be here and kind of help these guys through and kind of get them off the ground and get
This
them
is
going.
a great program, Bob.
It's so much fun.
And it's so much fun, and I love getting to see people come up with ideas because, isn't it fun to be in the room when
it really is
happening? Yeah.
When somebody tells you about their idea and their face lights up, their eyes light up, and they're just excited. There's nothing better. There really isn't anything.
Fully
better.
agree.
All right, we are going to broadcast again, probably closer to 1, and we'll have Kevin.
I think you're
Frost.
asking a lot of me.
Kevin Frost.
I didn't even know who you were talking about. I was like, O'Leary.
Standing 360. O'Leary. Just start naming Kevin. Baker.
Kevin Stevenson. I know that.
Kevin Frost of Standing 360.
Yes.
That's going to be a great interview because Kevin Frost is a graduate of the very first 24-hour business.
He is, yeah.
So
Great
it's going to be
dude,
exciting
great
to
dude.
sit
I like
with him
Kevin
and hear him
Frost.
tell that story. So thank you all. If you are still awake and you are still checking out the live videos, and if you're watching it recorded, well, I like you too. I appreciate the fact that you took the time to watch the recorded video. Right?
Yeah, no, I wasn't listening. That's great.
All right. See you, everybody. Bye.